Hi, I'm Nayeli Granados.
And I'm Liliana Lozano.
Welcome to United ITV News, a program that will show you what's happening at United ISD.
We'll see events and activities that take place in our district.
On today's show, some of our best and brightest students are recognized. We'll explain why.
And January is School Board Appreciation Month. One of our school board members was recognized for his efforts. We'll find out who it was.
Those stories and more are coming up
on this exciting edition of United ITV News.
The Head of the Class program recognizes outstanding high school students in our community.
Students are chosen based on their academic success, their extracurricular activities, and their service to the community.
The Head of the Class ceremony was held at the Early College High School, located on the campus of Texas A&M International University. The students were joined by the person who nominated them. The audience was composed of proud parents and school administrators. The students selected for this honor are among the best their schools have to offer.
They are the cream of the crop for different reasons: academics, community service, different projects they may have done through their 4 years at the high school. So we're here today to honor them and celebrate their success.
Congratulations to these United ISD Head of Class recipients. They are Yesenia Garner of Alexander High School, Nayeli Rojas of LBJ High School, Esteban Elizondo of United High School, and Valeria Ortiz of United South High School. The Head of the Class program is sponsored by U.S. Customs and Border Protection and the International Bank of Commerce.
The Outstanding 8th Grader of the Month ceremony for January was held at the Laredo Police Officers Association Hall. This ceremony honors outstanding 8th grade students in our community. The 8th grade Students of the Month program is sponsored by Laredo Police Department. School officials say it's a chance to recognize students for their good work in and out of the classroom. These are the best and brightest 8th grade students. Here are the United ISD Outstanding 8th graders for the month of January. Also recognized but was unable to attend was Valeria Aguilar of Los Obispos Middle School.
Findlay Elementary became the first United ISD elementary school to host a blood drive. The minimum age for donating is 16 with parental consent. Donors should weigh at least 120 pounds. Elementary school children are too small to donate blood, but members of the community were invited to give.
Today we're at Findlay Elementary, and this is the first for Findlay Elementary for their blood drive. Last week we were talking to the kids about blood donations and how giving back to the community helps. So they decided to sponsor a blood drive, and we're here from 1 to 5, and we are inviting the community plus their parents to come and donate blood. Our high schools are the biggest blood donors in the community. Elementary schools, we usually, if we go, it'll be to try to get the community to come out, or the teachers can donate, because you have to be 16 years old to donate blood, 16 and having parental consent. And obviously the elementary kids are not of age yet, but we asked them to invite their parents to come out and donate.
We had a student who was diagnosed with leukemia last year, and he's been going through the chemotherapy in San Antonio, and so it inspired me to reach out to the community and talk to Ms. Guzman and see if we could do a blood drive. And it was very interesting because there had never been an elementary in UISD that had conducted a blood drive, so we wanted to be the first so that we could show other elementary schools that it's as important for our children and for the community.
In January, Killam Elementary took time to recognize its board member, Rick Rodriguez. January is School Board Appreciation Month.
Today we want to just take some time to appreciate Mr. Rick Rodriguez, our board member in our campus, but not only him, but all the board members of UISD and all they do for our students.
Parents and staff gathered in the school gym to recognize their favorite board member. Students bestowed Rodriguez with some small tokens of their esteem. The board member was grateful for this show of support. Rodriguez returned the favor by donating $3,000 to Killam Elementary.
We don't get paid for being board members. We do this voluntarily. I hope they never put a salary in this, because that way it comes out of the heart of the board members to come do this for our community and for your kids.
They continue to move our district forward, and they do the best for our students, so we appreciate them.
Gifted and talented students at Alexander High School did research on nanotechnology. Nano means 1 billionth. They presented their project at a symposium in their school library.
We are having a nanotechnology symposium where students are presenting their projects having to do with nanotechnology, nanoscience, and it involves the science of the small to the atomic level.
My project is on shockbox concussion sensing helmets. It's basically a sensor that you can apply to any helmet, football, lacrosse, hockey, and it whenever you take a hit, it'll register the amount of G-force behind the hit, and it'll give you a quick reading to any smartphone that you have it set up, and it will let a trainer or a coach know whether to assess the situation or to dismiss whatever has been reported.
My project is nanographene, and nanographene is one layer of a hexagonal lattice, and it is the best electrical conductor that scientists have developed.
They're taking scientific research and design, and so they have been researching various topics related to nanotechnology, as well as connecting with mentors in the community regarding their research. And it's always a great experience to see the students speak about their research, share what they learned about their research, and also they're satisfying the requirement for the Texas Performance Standards Project, the GT assessment system in the state of Texas.
Nanotechnology involves building projects on a very tiny scale. Machines are built on a scale of molecules, a few nanometers wide. This involves the manipulation of the individual atoms and molecules. Dimensions are usually less than 100 nanometers. Nanotechnologist Andrew Gupta of TAMU was the featured speaker at the symposium. She says nanotechnology is a part of our daily lives.
I really like talking to the students just to get their opinion on what they think about these nano products and if they can see themselves working in this area and contributing in this area to take it to a different level. I would say nanotechnology is not the future, it's the present, and when people say it's the future, that means it's not being used already, but everything that we use from devices, your iPhones, to your sunscreens, cosmetics, medications, everything is nanotechnology.
Football season has come and gone, but we have some thrilling highlights from last season. Let's take a look.
Make sure you stay up. Number 18.
was a time for fun and frivolity. It's also a cherished tradition in the Longhorn Nation. We're talking about the senior breakfast at United High School. The cafeteria was a sea of orange. Students wore kilts, headgear, and wigs. There was also a lot of face paint. The scene had a very festive atmosphere. Some of the students even found time to eat breakfast. It's a part of a week full of fun activities of the senior class.
But all in all, it's all about seniors and their spirit and their pride, and today's their senior prep rally as well. And this is Senior Breakfast, the finale of the whole Senior Week festivities.
United South High School makes an effort to encourage its students to go to college. An ongoing part of that effort consists of inviting prominent speakers to talk to the students. The school invited Tina Treviño to speak to its students. She spoke about setting goals and having a plan for the future.
You don't get in a car and go, okay, now what? I have to have a goal. I have to go somewhere. I have to have a mission. And that's what your life is about.
She also spoke about her own experiences growing up. Treviño manages her husband's practice, the Treviño Eye Clinic. She is also a former member of the United ISD Board of Trustees.
Students and teachers at United South High School took time to celebrate the works of the great American author, Edgar Allan Poe. The celebration included hallway decorations and students in costume. Poe was best known for his poems and short stories. He was the inventor of the detective story.
The purpose of the event is to recognize the writer Edgar Allan Poe on his works and accomplishments throughout his life and through present day. We wanted to recognize him by decorating our whole 400 wing and by doing projects about him.
They have worked on researching Edgar Allan Poe, his lives and works. They have studied his stories and poems, annotated, worked collaboratively in groups, and created a PowerPoint shadow box plot chart, and have presented on that. And so today, it's their culmination. Today comes the day of celebration where they have other authors or adults, professionals coming in from the community and from here, United South High School, and they are celebrating Edgar Allan Poe's lives, and they are reciting poetry or reading some of Edgar Allan Poe's prose. It's beautiful to see the entire school coming together to work on this project.
The Mavericks dance team from United Middle School takes part in many contests and exhibitions throughout the school year. Let's take a look at one of the dance team's exciting routines.
Coming up on United ITV News, some United ISD students do a good deed for cancer patients. We'll explain.
And local law enforcement is being invited to lunch at all United ISD schools. We'll fill you in.
Don't change that channel.
You're watching United ITV News.
Let's go, Kia!
All United ISD high school students have the chance to score really big this school year as part of the Sames Kia in the Classroom program. Just have perfect attendance during any 9-week period, and your name will be entered into the UISD Grand Prize drawing to win a 2014 Kia Soul. Play like a champ, refuse to lose, go to school, get a good education, and maybe even a new car. It's a win-win.
Don't join a gang. Criminal activity can land you in jail.
If you're in a gang and want to get out, if you've been threatened for not joining a gang, the United ISD anti-gang facilitators can help. They can help you get out of a gang.
The anti-gang facilitators are available at all UISD secondary schools. They can help you turn your life around.
If you've ever dreamed of owning a new car, now's your chance. The Sames Kia in the Classroom program is open to all United ISD high school students. You could catch a new Kia by just having perfect attendance during any 9-week period this school year. Your name will then be entered into the UISD Grand Prize drawing to win a new 2014 Kia Soul. Don't let this be the year that the big one got away.
It's school time, and let's keep Laredo's children safe by following these important safety tips when driving through school zones.
Slow down to 20 miles per hour and be extra careful when driving near schools. State law prohibits the use of cell phones in school zones. If you see a school bus with flashing lights, remember to stop until the bus resumes motion.
Failure to heed these warnings could result in fines or jail time. By staying alert and obeying all traffic laws, we can keep our kids safe.
Like adults, young people need to exercise too. At least 1 hour of physical activity every day. Regular exercise helps you.
Build healthy bones, muscles, and joints.
Feel less stressed.
Feel better about ourselves.
Keep a healthy weight.
Sleep better at night. Feel more ready to learn in school.
And don't forget to make healthy food choices as well.
Exercise and healthy eating equals success.
Welcome to the Imaginarium.
Wow, this is awesome. I want to be an engineer.
I want to be a veterinarian.
Those are both great career goals. And in order to reach your goals, it's important to study hard and focus on science, technology, engineering, and math courses. Did you know that the top 20 paying jobs in the U.S. require a strong background in STEM education?
STEM equals success.
The Girl Scouts of America engage in community service activities for their troops.
Girl Scouts attending United Middle School and Colonel Santos Benavides Elementary donated knitted caps to child cancer patients.
The donation took place at Doctor's Hospital. Each girl spent time knitting hats. The hats were all quite colorful. Young patients were able to make their selections and pick which handmade hat they wanted.
I felt really good doing all these hats. It made me feel like I'm doing like a good part for the community.
Each cap was knitted individually by a Girl Scout. It took some of the girls 30 hours of their spare time to knit 10 hats. And for this service to the community, the Girl Scouts will get a reward.
You get a certain bronze award, and it's the highest award a junior Girl Scout can get.
The girls were glad that the children liked the new hats.
In an effort to promote student health and well-being, Newman Elementary played host to a Red Ribbon Parade. This event is used to encourage students to stay away from illegal drugs.
We started off with a little history, a little bio on Mr. Camarena, and then after that, we kicked off our Red Ribbon Week Parade.
Before taking part in the parade, Justice of the Peace Oscar Liendo led students in reciting a pledge to remain drug-free.
I want to be healthy and happy.
I will say no to alcohol.
I will say no to alcohol.
The children then took part in the parade. They walked out onto the sidewalk under the watchful eye of their teacher. Armed with noisemakers and bells, the students walked one large city block around their school.
Just say no! Just say no!
A short time later, the students finished their parade and went back to class. Red Ribbon Week is observed to honor the memory of a DEA agent, Enrique Camarena. He was killed in the line of duty.
At a press conference, the United ISD Police Department announced a new program. Local law enforcement officials from the different agencies are being invited to have lunch with our students.
Today we're here to initiate a program called Lunch with the Law Enforcement Official Program, where our students or our uniformed police officers will go into our campuses, all of our UISD campuses, and get an opportunity to have lunch with our kids, to share ideas and to get to know them. That's one way of thanking, all the police officers, agents, federal agents, state and local, on behalf of the UISD school district for all of the service that they provided us throughout the years, as well as it's going to enhance safety and security for all our campuses.
The Family Leadership Institute helps parents strengthen their parenting skills. With this knowledge, parents can help their children with their schoolwork.
We have a 10-lesson course that starts from the past, present, and the future and ends with an action plan. So in between those 10 lessons, parents are learning different things. Like, for example, one of the lessons that we do is calling in the gang facilitators and the LCDC counselors to talk to them about what our students are being exposed to. Not necessarily all the time, but just so that as parents we can be aware and be diligent in looking to see what is going on in our children's world. Another one is also storytelling. How important it is for us to be able to work with our children to tell them how important literacy is. From this course, we want parents to be leaders in their families and leaders in their children's education, and then to impart this learning into their children. What we say is learned here goes out there, but what is shared, if it's something personal, then stays within.
The program is held in English and in Spanish. It's free of charge to United ISD parents. In the near future, morning and evening sessions will be available. For more information, parents may contact the United ISD Department of Federal and State Compensatory Programs at the number on your screen.
Parents were invited to learn more about advanced placement courses for high school students. The district held an informational session for parents at the Bill Johnson Student Activity Complex. The meeting was open to parents and educators. Advanced placement, or AP courses, are college-level courses offered in the high school.
Give the parents of United ISD and their children a glimpse of what the advanced placement program entails here at United ISD. We plan to discuss the benefits, the types of courses that we offer, the rigor that these courses involve, the amount of money that the parents can save, and as well as the credits that they can garner before they even get into college.
Students who successfully complete AP courses can earn college credit hours while in high school. United ISD offers some 15 AP courses.
Our district uses several methods to keep parents informed and involved in their child's education. Throughout the year, the district will invite parents to a festival of knowledge. These events are known as parent festivals. They are held at different campuses. Several local civic and service organizations are invited to share information with district parents. Health service providers were also at the parent festival. The festivals also include health screenings and activities for children. Informative sessions are included to bring up parents up to speed with the latest developments in education. Officials from different United ISD schools were available to answer questions from parents. The last parent festival was held at United High School.
The Superintendent's Business Advisory Committee serves to keep the public informed. The topics usually deal with financial matters. At the last meeting, the items for discussion included the district's financial integrity, an overview of the bond construction program, and the oil and gas production class. The first item was the report on district's financial health. The district is accountable to the Texas Education Agency and ultimately the tax-paying public.
My point is, especially right now, since the voters of United ISD have entrusted us to borrow for the next, 4 or 5 years, $400 million, that we do have the financial management capacity to handle. We are always cognizant of our taxpayers and making the right decisions on spending money and also accounting for it and just being upfront, transparent.
The next item up for discussion was the bond program. Voters approved the bond worth $408.7 million in November. The bond calls for the construction of new schools, technology upgrades, improvements to safety and security, and additions and renovations for all campuses. Work on many of the bond projects will begin of June this year. The meeting ended with a brief progress report on the oil and gas production systems project. The program teaches students knowledge and skills relevant to the petroleum industry. The first classes begin in August. More classes will be scheduled for the next school year.
The United Council of Parents meets several times a year to discuss matters that pertain to students. Meetings are held at the Bill Johnson Student Activity Center. Several items of interest to parents were discussed. The parental portal was the first item on the agenda. The parental portal gives parents an opportunity to review student attendance and grades for their children. Parents can also sign up to receive emails to check on the progress of their students' work. An email address is required. Interested parents may contact their child's school. Next on the agenda was a review of the bond program. Parents were given the chance to watch the bond video. The bond calls for the construction of new schools, technology upgrades, improvements to safety and security, and additions and renovations for all campuses. The Parent Festival at United High School was also on the agenda. Several local civic and service organizations were invited to share information with district parents. Informative sessions are included to bring parents up to speed with the latest developments in education. Finally, the licensed chemical dependency counselors spoke about the dangers that certain drugs can pose to students. They spoke on the dangers of alcohol, K2, marijuana, and prescription drug abuse.
You've been watching United ITV News.
We hope you enjoyed our show.
I'm Nayeli Granados.
And I'm Liliana Lozano.
Thank you for watching.